Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Beautiful Tuesday morning here in Central Florida. Starting day off at 76 degrees with a whole lot of liquid sunshine. It's going to be another beautiful day. Absolutely going to be another beautiful day. So, we have someone leaving the office that works at both locations, as I do and a couple other people, and they're surely going to be missed. And some of the work that they were doing for me is coming back to me, but not all of it. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with it all coming back, but I'm thankful that not all of it's coming back. Things that make sense are coming back. So, let's absolutely going to wish this individual the very best, and look forward to meeting the new one. Excuse me while I water my throat. Ha ha ha. So you can hear me better. It was a long day yesterday. It was a little over a 12-hour day, and I was really tired, so I didn't do much in the way of cooking. I ordered some stuff and kind of took the lazy way out. Tonight it's going to be another long day today. I know tonight I have things set up to cook that won't be too hard. I've got some chicken and some potato tots that the kids will like, and vegetables, and that'll make an easy dinner. I know, yawning, coughing, all this stuff. Why don't I edit this video? You know, I don't edit any of them. I start, I stop, and what you get is what you get. I don't believe in presenting what I'm not or doing anything fake. Sometimes I might say something you think is stupid or you wouldn't have said, but you don't have to listen to the goofy old guy, right? So, one thing that has come up several times with some individuals, but it's reared its head again, and I just say, if everyone should have standards, right? Everybody should have standards, and everybody should have expectations, but you should examine yourself before you start putting things on others you're not capable of yourself. Does that make sense? I think it does. And that does not just go for how you clean your house or drive. It goes with your religious activities and beliefs. You know, judge yourself and examine yourself before you start judging and examining others. And if you haven't found a partner, a soulmate, or what have you, it's probably because you are holding them at a standard that is impossible to meet. You know, we all are human and we all have flaws. And if you think you've found Miss Perfect or Mr. Perfect, based on a certain set of criteria, that criteria might not be the same today as it is in 30 years. That's reality. I find it's more how the people act and react and do things that sway me one way or the other more than appearances. I've had some really good friends over the years and acquaintances that a lot of people wouldn't even approach, and they were really great people. So the people that were judging them by their appearances really were missing out. My take on it. So, if you don't examine yourself, how do you know if you're getting any better? And if you don't examine yourself, how can you benchmark against others? And I'm not saying the norm, but people that you think you want to be right, like, because you think they're right. But I caution you in putting any faith in any human at all because they can and will fail. And it's not that failure that you should be judging harshly on. And that seems to be what a lot of people do. It's how they get themselves up. It's how they recover, how they react and how they recover. We all make mistakes. Some are little, some are huge. Some get us into legal trouble, some don't. Some cost us employment. There's a lot of things, we all make mistakes. Sometimes that mistake isn't something you did, it's something you didn't do. Sometimes the mistake is your poor decision errors. Sometimes the mistake is not standing up for yourself. Have a backbone. Just saying. Know when and who to talk to in certain ways. And know who your audience is when you act and speak. Because it determines a lot on how successful you'll be. Those are my thoughts for today. They're easy to say, but I challenge you to put them into practice. Look at, if you haven't watched the movie Pollyanna, watch the movie Pollyanna. It's a good classic, and watch the old one. I think there's a newer one out there, but watch the old one. And tell me what you think about the Glad game. It might sound silly. You don't know what it is, or even if you know what it is. But being appreciative and understanding things a little better in perspectives and how you react will change your life. Y'all have a great day. Be positive. Always strive to do the right thing no matter what happens. Learn from it. Pick yourself up. Grow. Move on. You don't get much growth when there's not much adversity.